And we are streaming.
All right. Welcome back to our cast of the classic first edition AD&D module, Desert of Desolation, which we're playing through using the Quest role-playing game system. Sean, do you mind giving me a link so I can post it? Cool. All right. I am, yeah, Quest. There we go. It's showing the book. Thank you. There it is. All right. So let's see. You guys have just made your way through North Knife Pass. All right. So you should be on the you guys are the North Knife Pass map or the map, the larger outer map. So and you should be on the. Can everyone see it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna post this link. Actual play show. Sure thing.
It's very popular on the streaming tabletop role-playing boards. The sound of chewing.
Watching Sean eat.
And keyboards.
So you should turn the sound on and then use the sound effects, Sean. Will the sound effects augment your chewing? Because that would
Wait, here we go. I would do a Foley art. This is really. I'm pretty good at this.
Oh, that was beautiful. All right, so.
All right. So I think what we should do is let's move your pog up in North Knife Pass. Why don't you get yourself just up over the ridge and at the start of the desert.
And remind me, I don't remember, what did we find in the after we defeated? We kind of like oddly handily defeated that
Yeti
boss in the cave, the Yeti, yeah. And what did we get off of him?
You found, so he was eating the Tasty Man, who appeared to be like someone working with the slavers, and on his body you found this note. You also found a what else did you find? He had one of those illusion candles.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
Which someone needs to probably put in their inventory.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't one of the two of you should put it in your inventory?
Thank you, Sean. He also had a signaling mirror, which someone should put in their inventory.
That's right.
I don't mind carrying another mirror. I mean,
lol. That you can be like this. You can get angles you can't normally get. You're like,
I got to get all the angles, right? Like, important. So I'm going to add signal mirror. I already have a mirror, but
all right.
I'm going to add signal mirror.
All right. The illusion candle sounds like either something that is seeded because of a certain challenge we will face later, or an excellent item to trade off.
Oh, it's going to be something we need. I guarantee you're going to need it.
All right, let's check out this pass. I say we keep going.
All right. Yeah, you guys are going to make your way up the pass? Sure.
Yeah.
So a right arrow, I think, will move you. The arrows should work on the thing. So someone just tried toggling it right. It should take you. You guys are going to have to practice moving around on the map because there's a bunch of map. Are you heading up the pass?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And you're going to go right and then up again. I like your dancing style. You've gone off the edge of the map. No.
It's this.
Yeah.
You're wild and crazed.
I feel like I'm blocked in here though. Where's the actual?
Keep going through. You see the little black line? It's up to the left now. There, you made it. Okay.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Boom. One.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah. You have reached the one. I go back down to one.
I know. Right. Whenever you see a giant number painted in the soil, as you travel through these lands. You know you're about to meet kobolds at least.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Desert of Desolation, guys. It's about you guys, like, everyone woke up early around 4 a.m. Because you guys wanted to get an early start into the desert before it got hot. You've led your camels down the other side of the pass, which is a lot easier to go down than the side you came up. And you guys can see behind you at the top of the mountain, just coming down the pass, the caravan that you've been tracking this whole voyage is definitely coming in behind you.
How far behind us are they?
It looks like they're around the top of the pass, so they're probably about 2 to 3 hours behind you guys.
And we're faster than them on average, though, right?
Yeah.
We have racing camels, dude.
You do.
Right.
So, speaking of which, let's talk a bit about travel through the desert. So, we are going to try to kind of go with the whole first edition vibe here, and if it ends up being annoying, we can adjust. But I figured we would try it out at minimum, just so you guys kind of get a feel for mounted travel in first ed, and this, kind of what it means to have to actually deal with an aggressive desert that is sucking water out of your body. So generally, here's what's up. Each one of these little squares on the map is about 5 miles of travel. There's about 5 miles total. Assuming that you guys move at a rate of 18 feet per second. Hold on, I gotta tell my kid to stop singing. 1 second. She's in karaoke mode. All right. So on foot, you guys move at a rate through the desert of it would take you about 5 hours to get through. Sorry, 6 hours to get through a full hex. However, on your
we're traveling about a mile an hour.
Yes. Let me make sure it's
1.2 miles an hour.
Sorry, it would take you 5 hours to traverse one desert hex. Yeah, so you're moving at about a mile an hour on foot. However, on your camels, you traverse it in about 3 1/3 hours. Make sense so far?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? Your mounts. So your mounts can become over fatigued, and over fatigued is if you go more than 10 hours a day of travel using them.
So we get basically got 2 hexes in us, unless we want to start to injure our camels.
3 hexes. It's
right, because they go because they go a little faster. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yep. Every hex that we go, I will roll in the random encounter table. On a 1 through 6 during the day, you will get a random encounter, and on a 2 through 6 during the night, you'll get a random encounter. And I will do those rolls privately so as to not kind of signal to you guys that something's about to happen to you.
Right. So we don't immediately go Tetsudo, knowing that there's something coming. But whatever.
Yep. All right. Let's talk about
You said 1 to 6 during the day and 2 to 6 at night.
1d6 during the day. Yeah. 2d6 at night.
But what's the outcome that yields the random encounter?
On a 1 during the day and on a 1 or a 2 at night.
Okay.
Visibility is much better during the night than it is during the day.
Why is that?
Just because during the day, the heat beats down in the sand and creates this kind of diffusion effect in the air that makes it harder to see long distances. Whereas at night, apparently, you can just see a lot better. This is what they say in the book. At night in the desert, visibility is better than normal because the sand reflects available light better than other locations, and there's little water in the air.
So just the star field creates enough light that you can see pretty far distances. Okay. And it's probably cool. It's probably cooler. I mean, I assume we travel at night, right, or something.
It is cooler. It also can get quite cold at night, which you guys will learn.
Is the caravan? Do caravans typically travel during the day?
Depends on what they're trying to do, but a lot of the caravans here in the desert will travel at night.
We'll travel at night. Okay.
Yep. In terms of water consumption, whether or not you travel during the day or at night is the same. You will have to use 1 ration of water per day. If you're hurrying and you're trying to overexert everyone, then you will all have to use 2 rations of water during the day. If you're doing heavy riding, as it were, or heavy activity. That's the same for if you're on foot. If you're walking, you have to use 2 rations. Your camels will each want 1 ration of food and 1 ration of water every day. They can, however, go an entire week without a water ration.
I just have this feeling we're going to be eating camels at some point.
You guys can go for about 2 days without water until the effects of dehydration start to kick in.
Does this reinforce my original idea of traveling at night and sleeping during the day in our tent?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the visibility thing does. The water thing does not, because it's something we don't get a benefit in hydration from traveling by night.
The encounters are going to happen regardless, right?
And it sounds like most of the other caravans travel at night, right?
Yeah. It's common to travel at night in the desert.
We could be overtaken if we're sleeping at night. I think we should travel at night.
Yeah, if you can see.
Did we see when we followed the caravan out of town? Was it clear that they were traveling by night or traveling by day?
At night. Well, they left around a little after you guys did. They left during the day, but the travel from Bralazar to North Knife Pass is relatively. It's not as harsh as when you cross the dust wall, which you guys have done, and now you're properly in the desert where things kind of suck.
Well, let's do that. Let's prepare to travel at night. Grunak's one of those people that can just lean up against a tree and fall asleep. Like he can sleep anywhere, anytime.
Cool.
He's an untroubled soul.
All right. Sweet.
But we have a map, but we do not have a good sense of scale of that map. Like in the desert, one wants to know where the next water is all the time. So can we problem solve for a second?
I want to go to 2 because 2 is pretty clear on that map, and I feel like 2 is probably a good destination.
Well, and we have the map of the desert also that shows the old riverbeds, which might have some kind of water somewhere in there, and at least 2 oases in oasi in the north.
Speaking of the map of the desert, I will show it to you guys.
And we're entering somewhere in the south, right? Is that correct?
You are entering from the south. Sorry, I forgot. I was doing it using the wrong user. Map of the desert. Show. There we go.
We're coming in from the south.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, you guys are coming in from the south there.
Somewhere along the south border.
Do
we have a ballpark sense of how far it is for Bunyan?
Terbakar. Speaking of which, I think this is a good opportunity for you guys. Maybe like you've been sitting around, you've been like pondering this map. Maybe there's a good opportunity to do a little bit of translation and some foreign language stuff. I will tell you that there's AP at stake here for folks that can do this well and get it right. So you will be rewarded.
All right. John, you're the one with like wicked procedural and like abstract.
Okay. Put me on the spot.
Are you a rule for us, Sean? Help us out here. Wait.
Let me show you one more thing, guys, just to help out. This dude here, because there's some overlap between these 2 things. There's the pyramid map, which is of handy to you guys, and finally, the translated document of the Star Gems of Martak that the lore master Amun-Re showed you guys.
So you're saying there's a code that we could break between these 3 items, 2 maps and
one document, yeah.
Okay, so it feels like, let's see.
I'll give you your first hint. That little snake-like thing that's sort of in the map of the desert that's moving from left to right.
Uh-huh.
Would you guys take a shot at that first?
We already figured this one. We already figured some of these out, right?
Maybe.
This was like the mountains, right?
The Hinjas, the dragon. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at.
them out.
Well, I'm looking at the symbols and seeing where those are repeated anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So yin jaws.
I don't feel like the symbols on the pyramid map are the same as the symbols on the desert. Actually, I guess I do. Let's see. Where is Terra Bakar on here?
Okay.
Good question.
Hold on. Leave the pyramid map there. Map of the desert. So, okay, where's that Q looking thing? Cumnir. Is that one repeated anywhere? So looking at the pyramid map, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 separate words.
Okay.
Is that 4th word repeated anywhere on the map of the desert? No.
So, Ka, it's Ka or Ra, moon, or tomb.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we're going to get anywhere doing that. But
Yes, you got it. Tomb. The topless word is tomb. 1 AP for everybody.
That felt
I'm trying
curiously easy.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to save them all locally so that I can expand them to an
What are-
arbitrarily large size to accommodate my shitty.
Yeah, I might also recommend that someone start keeping a key. If you know what I mean.
Okay, so if we know if tomb is those 3 letters, then that's the M. We know that M. Well, that's got the M sound at least, right?
Do you guys remember the name of the pharaoh that cursed the lands and caused the river Athos to?
I have no clue. Is it Amun-Ra?
It was Amun-Ra. Yeah, A-M-U-N. Or sorry, R-A.
So the last word maybe is Amun.
Amun-Ra. This is Amun-Ra right here.
Yeah,
so it's
Amun and then
something
Ra.
tomb, something Amun-Ra. So
Okay.
I think it's of Amun-Ra.
Ding ding, ding ding.
Okay,
So
so
it's like
the tomb. Okay, so let me.
Hold on.
I'm not sure I wanted to do a bunch of translation tonight. I kind of wanted
Yeah,
to drink beer.
Yeah, you
So-
don't have to. I just want to get you guys started. To start thinking.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Tomb is that a Y T-Y-M tomb or T-U-M
call it just. I think TUM. Go with TUM.
Yeah. Of Amun-Ra. So we get like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 adventure points.
1 AP for cracking that.
Okay.
Oh, one last one. I want you guys to do it, and then we'll make that. That was your like evening of like being scholars under the stars. Going back to the map of the desert next to Terbekar on the map.
Jason, why are you presenting right now?
Because I was gonna try to start doing some translation here.
Okay.
But have we moved on from translation?
I like it.
No, we have
Outside of power?
one more I want you guys to crack, and then we'll move on.
Okay. What is the Ka or Ra?
This?
It's like Ra or what's the first one? Something tomb of Amun-Ra.
Yep, Tomb of Amun-Ra.
Then there's below the next line would be cities or something tomb.
Well, it's obviously temple right here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's obviously temple. What's the other one? Cities of tomb, something of tomb, because we see tomb again.
Where? Oh, I see
So
it. Okay.
you see something of tomb.
Curse of the tomb. Cities of the tomb.
Could be.
It's oh, it does blow up.
Could be cursed.
Okay.
What about
So we got some
What-
substitution going on here.
what about the thing on the bottom left?
Where the
That's
arrow is?
fountain.
Forfer of Acus.
Athos.
Athos.
So you guys already know this is the Athos River Valley. It's the former river that once made the whole river valley green. Amun-Ra cursed it, and that is how the desert came to be.
Well, we know where
Okay.
that river bed is, at least. On
Yes.
The desert.
Okay. Now head back to the desert, and then we'll be done with our coursework on ancient Warundi languages.
Because this says
What
River
is-
Athos, obviously.
So is that River of Athos? What is that?
River.
is-
Yeah, I think this is River Athos.
All right. Now follow southeast, or if you go up the river trail and then head southeast. What is that?
The river trail and heads southeast. The PQZG thing. River. So
If you look at the star gems of Martak document.
So there's PA. It looks like PA. Pause
Pilar.
something.
It's Pilar.
Mo Pilar.
Pilar.
Oh, they all end in Pilar. It must be.
It seems that Martak created the star gems. Go to them. After much study and research, I have learned a little about each. The star of Mo Pilar.
So that's maybe
if I remember
Pilar.
wrong. Aga Pilar. Shah Pilar. Khan
Pause. You went too far.
Okay,
Trying to help you guys.
Shah Pilar. Yeah, this is pretty much leading the witness.
It is.
very kind.
Yeah, thank you.
Why don't you read that line out loud? The Shah of Aga Pilar.
Okay. The star of Shah Pilar, a large...
Previous one.
The star of Aga Pilar, a huge sapphire of midnight black with a star purest white, he gave to the Lord of Pizar.
Of Pizar.
That's Pizar, yeah.
That's Pizar.
All right. Ding, ding. One more AP for you guys, and let's head back to the desert.
All right. How many total AP did we just get?
Two.
Two.
All right.
Everybody gets to watch
You
my
guys want to
AP.
head north to location 2, and I will roll the random die encounter. And you're good.
Let's move to location 2.
All right. So, you guys...
By the way, may I say how much I love old school D&D? It's just really spectacular.
It is. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So atop a doom near where you guys are walking, it takes an unexpected turn, and you see, like, kind of jammed into the top of one of the dunes, a tall pole. Getting closer, you see there's a wisp of colored cloth attached to the top of the banner, and you see silvery bangles hanging just beneath the banner.
Is this like this has got to be a signal, some kind of signaling place or something.
Can we read the banner? Is there something on it? Is there any text? I examined the banner.
Yeah, you get up closer. You see clearly marked on the banner the and stamped in silver the signal of the Sand Voyagers Guild.
So this is a meeting place, maybe?
Trail marker.
A trail marker? All right, so kind of look around the area, just do, check around. Is there anything? Just kind of cover sand. I mean, I assume that's what we're looking at.
I'm gonna dig at the base of the pole, just dig a little, kind of like a dog might.
Sure.
I'm just gonna try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to look around and see, like, is there an obvious next visual waypoint? Usually cairns or other waypoints in the desert. Each is visible from the last.
Yeah, let me get a quest roll from you.
I think the important thing, Jason, is that you're barreling through an alley, and there's only one doorway that's lit with a warm, welcoming glow right now. I mean, it's game design 101, right?
Right.
So which of the markers are lit with a warm glow?
Success. Yeah, you think you see that the trail appears to continue to the northwest.
You mean the
Okay.
line that we're following?
That we
Yeah.
can see that on the map.
you
guys
think
you guys
see
can't
the
you
obvious.
can't see the map. It's true.
All right. Well, let's just continue then. Oh, let's see. That'll be. We'll need to camp at the next hex, right?
So 3.5 hours have gone by when you went from 1 to 2, and now that you proceed here, another 3.5 will go by. So, and I'll have to make another roll on the random encounter table.
But that's as far as we can push the camels, right?
You can go one more after this.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, here goes.
All right.
All right. Yeah, the day's passing. The sun is up now. It's starting to get pretty hot. Looks like maybe you could go one more pass or another 5 miles, but then the camels are going to start to get hot, and you'll probably want to find shelter from the sun.
Don't want a hot camel.
Do we think there is shelter from the sun along this route?
Is there something there to our southwest?
It'll just be your tents. Yeah. So you
What's to this?
It's a very good question. You can see that to the southwest, the land starts to get like kind of rocky, and it looks like the sand looks. Sorry, it looks like the sand looks a little shifty, like almost as if it's not as stable in that direction.
Well, let's run straight out onto it.
Well, we should. It's kind of weird. I mean, does it look natural? Is it a natural?
It does look natural. Yeah.
It just looks like quicksand, man. So Buck motions everybody over because he's like, "Come on, guys, let's just keep going down the path. Let's just go down the path."
Man, quicksand was a much larger problem in my mind as a child than it turned out to be as an adult.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
A lot of TV taught me that.
Yeah.
Princess Bride, for example.
For sure.
Exactly.
Just reinforced it.
But
I think I say we push and look for shelter if we
Okay,
can find
done.
it.
We did it.
Yeah, I'm with
All
it.
right.
I'm with it.
All right, let me go one more roll. Okay, wow, 3 6s in a row. Yeah. So the sun is like directly over your head now, and it's super hot.
All right, we just find a place maybe off, a little off the trail to break camp.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way we can camp off the trail such that we couldn't really be seen easily from the trail?
Not really. It's all just wide out in the open. There's no trees. It's just sand. Like maybe you could try to get behind a dune. But if someone came over the dune, they'd see you. But yeah, you could probably get a little bit of. I take it back. You probably get a little bit of cover from one of the dunes.
Should we hide behind a dune, lads, or should we just loud and proud right on the edge of the trail?
Let's move off. Let's move off trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we want to move off trail. Try to have line of sight to the trail to the extent we can, or have a location where we could assert line of sight, but have our camels and tents hidden, that kind of thing.
All right.
For me, so that's what we're gonna try and do.
Cool.
So, do we want to? Let's do a 3-shift watch. Yeah, 4-shift. We could let we've got Healbot. 4-shift or 3-shift?
Yeah. I think 4. We can trust Healbot.
All right, let's do 4-shift with Healbot.
All right. So how about everyone also, since you're taking your pause here, camp, consume 1 water and 1 food ration person, and you're gonna have to feed, if you want, your camels will demand food, but you could potentially hold off giving them water, but they are thirsty and are kind of nuzzling you guys and indicating interest in water and food.
So wait, how do I know my food rations? Where is that?
Should be on your inventory.
It says
15
15
days
days
of food and water and 7 days of firewood.
So we would just take that to 14 days of food and water, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to feed the camels?
Oh yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think
feed my
we-
camel.
I think we need to give the
13
camels
days.
water, but not food.
I'm gonna feed my camel.
You are?
I'm gonna feed my camel. Yeah,
Yes, I love my camel,
love your camel, but don't love your camel.
Betty.
Oh, we got our first
Yeah.
camel name. We got Betty. I knew this day would come.
Grunak always
Okay.
has this.
All right.
vague-
We're going down to 13, right? Because we're feeding and watering our camels.
Yeah.
Betty, Grunak's camel.
Grunak always has this vague expression on his face that's generally undocumented that one can only interpret distantly as a sort of a wistful desire to be riding a large chicken.
Doesn't everyone?
Everyone has
Doesn't
that
everyone?
wistful desire. Yeah. That's
All
kind
right.
of it's universal to humankind.
Cool. All right. So you guys are who's on first watch?
I think Buck volunteers for first watch. He figures it's easier to get unbroken sleep.
Grunak will take whatever's left because he can sleep anywhere.
Yeah,
Alright.
Ramdas.
Sounds good. All right.
Manages
Buck, and then Ramdas, Healbot, and Grunak.
Yeah, that works.
Do you guys not call him by his name because you're worried he's going to die and you don't want to get close to him?
It's mostly because I've
Yeah.
forgotten, and Healbot's very memorable. I think he's Ammon Ra Jr., but I know that's wrong. So
Healbot,
Aman al-Rakib.
Healbot
I
reminds me
presume-
of his purpose.
I presume, Lau, that our characters call him Amon, but we as the players want to dehumanize him a little bit so that we're not hurt.
When he dies.
It's a way of protecting our hearts.
Huh.
yes,
Yep.
Also, yeah.
Grunak habitually calls him on the wrong name. He's always like, Steve, Bill.
Good save, Ken. I thought you were going to go with a sort of stereotypical
No.
Arab name.
Wasn't. Not going there.
Yeah. You weren't? No, of course you weren't. Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to roll twice. One for watches 1 and 2, and one for watches 3 and 4. Here's the first roll. Ooh. Let me consult.
I can see why you kept this hidden because your facial expressions don't give it away at all.
Right.
All I have to do is watch your eyebrow elevation, and I'm like, oh, here we
Right,
go.
right. Right. It's a mithril dragon.
Right, you guys are on the Sand Voyager Trail. 7.
There's additional rolling happening. This is wonderful.
3, 4.
Yeah. It's
Ow.
just fleshing out. What are you drinking there? Buck.
Desert life. Okay, cool.
Oh, good
Very
choice.
good.
Good
Very
choice.
good.
Kind of a winter night beer for me.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. I need to buy some of that.
It was also very cheap at Trader Joe's.
Nice.
Ah.
Okay. During the night, as you guys are chilling on the first watch, Buck, you spot a little like movement, just like over the horizon, not too far away, maybe 60 feet away, but it's you can't quite make it out because it's over the dune, but you definitely thought you saw something moving out of the corner of your eye.
So I'm going to awaken Grunak because he's one of the few party members I trust, and there's a lot of party members here, and I'm going to tell Grunak. I'm going to tell Grunak to be very quiet, and I'm going to ask him to creep with me towards Yon Dune, and I would like to creep towards the dune.
Okay.
I would also like to ready my blood-curdling yell.
You've left Amon Jr. and Ramdas the Sacred asleep.
Well, you were slightly spooning together, so we didn't want to
Didn't want to
wake
interrupt
either
that.
one of you, really.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, if you would get cold, and we know that. I mean, you're spooning for warmth, right?
In part.
Here, I'm just getting you guys tokens. So you guys
see a
have sort of
grid.
made your you're kind of hiding behind these.
Oh, that's a zoom out scenario. Is what that is.
You're just sort of hiding over here
Okay.
on the left. And as you crest the ridge,
Well, hold on a second. I'm not just walking over the ridge willy nilly.
Mhm.
I'm doing a sand crawl. So,
Sand crawl.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it.
kind of like on my elbows going over the ridge there.
Got it. You see just over the ridge what look to be 4 or 5 desert donkeys that are just kind of nosing through the dirt, like looking like they're trying to find food.
Can we just say desert jackasses instead of desert donkeys? Because
they are desert jackasses. It's true.
I marked it as like mature audience or whatever. So
Okay, cool. Yep.
Grunak's a sucker for animals, man. He's just like, he's probably still, he's got his belt, he's probably naked. I was gonna say his belt pouch has got like some sugar cubes he keeps to give to like horses and stuff.
Just because he doesn't have his pants on doesn't mean he doesn't have the sugar cubes, okay?
So somehow Grunak's got some sugar cubes.
Is that what he calls it?
That's what they all call it, really, sugar cubes. But he's got some sugar cubes, and he's just beside himself because there's adorable looking fucking animals, and he's like, he kind of looks at Buck because he trusts Buck. He knows that Buck will make a good decision. He really wants to give the sugar cubes to the donkeys.
Is there a way we can somehow give the sugar cubes to the donkeys without like getting in biting or kicking or whatever distance?
Oh, they're little donkeys. They're not going to hurt us.
They're probably going to hurt us, Grunak.
Just let me do it. Let me do it. You can watch.
Okay,
if I get into trouble,
Grunak,
you can go get Ramdas.
We've been down this
Grunak
path
the
before with donkeys, and we both know that what looks cute sometimes, they have teeth and they have hind hoofs, and
I'm a quick healer.
That you are.
You are. That's true. You're a quick healer.
And I like.
Also,
I just come on, Buck. Let me. Come on.
Is there a way that we can somehow distribute these sugar cubes without getting too close, or somehow,
How about this? I'll go close enough to just put them near them.
I'm gonna look at my charm animals here.
You throw a sugar cube at a jackass. Dogs catch.
I think.
Yes,
Okay. Should I put a shield on you?
Oh, really?
I've never seen people so terrified of jackasses.
I'm not terrified. I just want to give it a sugar cube.
You're terrified. You just
Buck
don't
is
know
worried.
you're terrified.
Technically, Guide, it's not people that are terrified of jackasses. It's Buck. Grunak is problematically unterrified. Ramdas should be here to go cut up the middle.
All right,
Ramdas,
take
Ramdas
the
makes
sugar
up with
cubes
her.
out there. Take the sugar cubes out. Go
Oh,
for it.
he's so excited. Thanks. So Grunak kind of just slowly moves out, and he's like, "Here, donkey. Here, donkey."
Grunak's fucking dead. He's not gonna make it. This is the.
He's holding out some sugar cubes.
Yeah. So one of the donkeys kind of looks up and like noses over, comes right up to you, and just eats it right out of your hand.
Oh.
And then proceeds to eat your actual hand.
Donkey. What a cute donkey.
Mm-hmm. The rest of them now note that like it looks fairly safe, and they all start to amble over to you as well.
Oh, he's gonna give him like scritches behind the ears and stuff.
Do they seem
Distributes more
domesticated to
sugar
us?
They seem like they're wild, but let me get roll 20, or let me get some quest rolls off you guys to see if you can kind of learn more about these donkeys.
I'm gonna go first because I'm observing dispassionately from the sidelines. I'm not involved in this donkey doodle.
Okay.
Success.
Good.
Oh, success.
Good. Strong quest, yeah. The ranger probably might also. Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm asleep because they didn't wake me up. But...
Yeah, you are. So you think that these jackasses are definitely wild, but they seem curious and friendly enough that you think that maybe over time you could train them to carry loads for you.
Whoa.
But we'd have to feed them.
But
would we? I mean, we could just let them die a slow, painful death.
No, that's not the way it would work.
Okay.
not how Grunak would work. Yeah.
Grunak, that's not how he literally rolls.
No.
So they start to follow you around a little bit, Grunak. When you like kind of like just for fun, you pull back and they sort of nose forward to you. It looks like they want to come over to your camp.
Well, Buck, can I keep them?
Well, okay. Let's think about this. More mouths to feed, and I think we can carry everything we need with our camels. I'm not so sure about this, Grunak. I'm not so sure about this.
Maybe we can ask Ramdas.
Speaking of which, the second shift is or the second shifts are about done. It's about time for you want to wake up Ramdas anyways. So
okay, all right. Well, let's lure them back to. I mean, maybe we can just have Jackass for breakfast. You know.
Yeah. What? I don't know about that.
I do think that if we find a we're gonna need to stockpile. If a bunch of jackasses lets us carry a lot more water and food, then that extends our range, right? Like, there's a reason they take jackasses, is each jackass carries more than what it needs to survive. So,
right.
But I don't know where we're resupplying. So,
well, let's just we'll just see what happens. If they follow us, they follow us. We don't have to take them.
Okay, all right.
Maybe we could just hang out with them tonight around the campfire.
So Buck walks back over to the main area.
Apparently. Yeah, they follow you guys. Interested.
Apparently, the jackasses follow.
They do. Yeah. They look a little hungry and thirsty.
See, Grunak, they're already going to eat our supplies.
Are they wild as in feral or wild as in just not?
Not non-domesticated jackasses.
So how easy are they?
Is it time to break to the scene where we all break the jackasses, where we hop on and ride them around and they buck a bunch and then they're all calm after 2 minutes?
It could be a montage kind of thing.
Right. I've watched my Cowboys.
Like Ramdas gets on one and is thrown instantly. Grunak gets on one and the jackass breaks in two.
We'll just hang out with them, let them hang out in the camp, and then we'll just move on. And if they follow us, they follow us.
All right.
But I'm going to name you Lou and Jim and Joe, Susan.
When I was a kid, we named our turkeys after the worship leaders at our church. And I remember my younger sister running inside and yelling at the top of her lungs, "Jim Eschenbacher pecked me in the butt." We had some friends from church over. It was amusing.
Do we have rope, do you think? Do we have basic traveling staples like that, if not otherwise listed on our inventory?
Yeah, you do.
Because my character was raised in the context of a traveling herbalist sales community, like a wagon train. I'm friggin' spacing the word. What are we following?
Caravan.
It was a caravan of multiple trails of herbalists and healers and other natural providers that was fallen upon by
a bunch of mobile
fundamentalist highwaymen who wanted to destroy them because they felt outside of their religion. So my guy would really know how to handle stock. So he wants to take a rope and tie halters and create a lead line such that we can lead these jackasses with us for just general reliability.
Got it. All right, I'm making pogs for you guys, or I'm making putting into your character area the desert jackasses. I've got one made. I'll make more of them now, but it sees that you have Lou. You called him Lou, Jim, Joe, and Susan.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'd like to note that there's a lot of us now, and
we're like our own caravan, man.
We are, and it's getting a little bit hard to conceal behind a freaking sand dune.
But
Speaking of which, let's start our second or our third and fourth shift for the night. Let me do my roll, or for the afternoon, rather. All right. So the next two shifts finish. Twilight, or rather, dusk starts to come on, and you guys can see to the northwest something kind of twinkling in the distance, as if light is bouncing off of a large object.
Ooh, let's go there.
Well, we're all right. Well, I look at it as closely as possible.
It's pretty far away.
Okay.
You think it might be the location that you guys spied from the top of the mountain, where you think the pyramid is.
All right. Well, we want to. Once our ships are over and it's safe to travel again, we want to start moving that way.
Yep. All right. So you guys gonna? Yeah, it's around. It's nighttime. You guys are ready to travel again.
Okay.
You gonna continue along?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get roll 20 rolls from all of you to see if you can find the trail and kind of spot the next leg of the.
Oh.
None of us have like bushcraft or anything.
I have that kind of thing. Hold on. What do I have again?
Just quest rolls.
Quest rolls, yeah.
Remember,
tough
everything
choice
is
for me.
a quest roll.
Yeah, you just got to get a 10 or more to find the trail.
I believe, given that there would be other living creatures passing on this trail, my 0 AP ability track.
You have track, yeah.
You can instantly identify the type of creature. If it is an animal, the guide will share that fact. Effects you know about them, like their habits or personality. So does that assist in any way here in this attempt to sustain the trail?
You do find camel tracks heading to the northwest.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the roll is strictly necessary in the event of a naturalist like myself, but
yeah, no, you're able to follow camel tracks, and you guys can proceed along the northwest trail.
Okay. My what's your guys' view? My fog of war is now.
Whoa. Oh, something weird happened.
Fog of war just blew up.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me. I saw that. Why'd you blow up fog of war? Oh, you moved off the trail. Move you back to there. Hold on 1 second. Dynamic lighting is on or off. Vision off. Low light on. Terrestrial vision on. Save settings. All right, let's see if this worked. Oh, I'm gonna wiggle him around a little bit. Can someone take him to the top right and then to the bottom left again?
Yeah. Oh.
Weird. All right, come back. Whoa, you went too far. Go. Oh, and you saw a number. Yeah, I'll put you back.
It's like there's like this. We can probably figure out the boundaries of this.
Here, I'm just gonna reveal the. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you what you guys know. I don't know what's going on. Fog of War is acting weird. I'm gonna just hand do it for you guys. Explorable darkness, reveal areas, polygon. Cool. That's so weird. I'm gonna do a full. Sorry guys, I'm gonna do a reload and see if it fixes itself.
Do you want me to do a full reload? I guess.
Yeah, do it. Do a Control Shift R. Yeah. Okay, that was better. I fixed it. Oh, a whole bunch of the map was revealed. I've got to hide a little bit of it. Yeah, Control Shift R fixed it for me.
Okay, it works for me now. I didn't Control Shift R. I just refreshed.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you guys just moved to the next tab up, or next thing up. I'm gonna roll on the random encounter table.
I see a 7 and a 3.
No, it's pretty quiet. You guys can proceed.
Let's, did we say that we were staying on the trail or that we were heading toward the light? Didn't we see reflections?
I think we want to stay on the trail.
Yeah, the light's pretty far to the northwest, guys. It's like it's well.
Okay.
I think we want to stay on the trail, presuming that trails take you to
but I
places.
mean, our whole point is to tail this caravan, right? Or to stay ahead of this caravan or whatever we didn't. I don't even know where the caravan is at this point.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. It's going to be well behind you, though. Probably you'll still have like your 3-hour lead.
Okay.
Yeah, but we also can find, we have the letter that talks about all the gems. And
Yeah, but I mean, are we not out here looking for the caravan and kind of isn't that what we're doing? I don't know.
I mean, we want.
Screw the prophecy of Martak. We're gonna figure out the caravan.
I think we got 2 jobs here. One is to fulfill the prophecy of Martak by getting all the gems and preventing the world from being torn asunder by whatever evil. And then also, if we can see the slavers take that caravan and figure out what's really going on, we can take home justice in that way. And then ideally attack and kill the slavers until the blood runs red with the sand runs red with their blood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of want to keep an eye on both, make forward progress, and keep an eye on the caravan.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we need to do both.
So with that in mind, Ramdas is easily able to follow the trail. It continues to the northwest.
Okay. Oops, I'm always in. Oops.
All right. Boom. All right, cool. Let me do a roll. Okay. Those 5 miles of desert pass uneventfully. To the north, you think you can see like something in the distance. Like it's hard to tell, but there's something up there.
It looks like there's like a village or something of some sort on the map. I want to look around and see if I can find any place where I would be able to potentially get a elevated view or a sort of a safe, clear reconnoitering of that area down there.
There isn't really. It's
All right,
hard to tell what it is. It's just a lump in the distance. You can't really tell what it is without getting closer.
All right. Well, so let's just go forward then, guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
How are our jackasses doing?
They're following you guys.
Really?
Occasionally, a lump of sugar keeps them motivated, but they're.
We need to feed them at some point.
Grunak, where do you get the sugar? Do you like distill sweat from your body or something? Is that?
It's a secret I'll never reveal, even to you, Buck. Even to you.
Okay.
There's some things you don't want to know about your friends, right?
That's very true. Very true.
All right. Very cool. So, yeah, you guys, you're gonna make your way north.
Yeah, I moved us up another hex, so we're now right on top of whatever that thing was.
All right. Let me do a random encounter roll. Okay.
Potentially one thing to think about is that if we let these jackasses go at some point, they could lead us to water if we needed to, right? Like they would know where to find water in the desert.
That's a good point, actually.
They're useful for that.
They probably smell water better than I do, for sure.
Right. So we may consider kind of that. I don't know.
I like it.
We get them as thirsty as we let them get thirsty, and then release them on the challenge.
Okay. So yeah, you guys come across. Here, hold on. Let me pull it out. Rising up out of the dunes, you see these two twin pillars of stone that sort of flank flank each other like a pointed arrow going up. They're pointed at pretty odd angles, so along a diagonal. I'll show you guys a picture in a second. And their peak tops rest against each other, almost as if for mutual support. The pillar surfaces are pockmarked, eroded by centuries of sand.
Is it the dual Amazon logos that we're talking about here?
Yeah, hold on. Let me find you a picture. I've got one handy here somewhere. Basically, like big things of stone, sort of resting on each other, coming together.
It's not the twin towers.
It is not the Twin Towers.
Okay.
Well, Zoroastrian religion, they like put their dead on top of pillars. That was how they did their burial ceremonies.
What'd they do with the dead after they put them on the pillar?
Fuck if I know, Sean. I have no idea.
You're not a
I
true
just-
Zoroastrian.
I'm not anymore.
No. But
Not anymore. Let me tell you.
All right, hold on. I've almost got this handout coming for you guys.
I finished Raised by Wolves, and I do not understand the ending. Can't recommend it, really.
The Witch?
Raised by Wolves on HBO.
Raised by Wolves.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I found it disappointing too. I agree.
I was like ready. I kind of enjoyed it, but I still was like, that's pretty shit.
It was
All right.
it was bold. I liked the way that it handled science fiction, frankly. The vision of science fiction was different enough to make it totally interesting.
It was. It reminded me a lot of Prometheus, but like a cheaper version of Prometheus.
I think that they reminded me, or the
Mother and Father.
Mother and Father reminded me of Metropolis, like Fritz Lang. Like really, it's because she's very stylized, especially when she becomes the necromancer, right?
Yeah.
It's
I missed that. You're totally right.
and I just dug that kind of styling, and I don't know, it was cool. But I agree, it didn't end well.
And there's nobody to latch on to except for I personally liked Mother, but Christina didn't. She liked Father.
I totally like Mother.
Yeah. Cool. Something about her was just pretty badass.
I need water. Apologies, guys. There.
Where's this handout, Lyle? We've been stalling for minutes.
It's all here. It comes. There it is.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
That looks kind of this kind of looks Stonehenge-y to me.
It does. Looks very old.
Mhm.
Can we sort of, as we approach it, can we like circle it a bit to get an all perspective on it and remain at a decent distance?
Absolutely.
Let's get a 360 sort of walk around at 100 yards or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the gates right now.
No, we're just gonna circle at the moment, kind of get a good look and see. Is there any recent tracks there? Is there any animal signs?
There are a bunch of tracks going through the center of the gates. You also spy what looks to be writing on one of the gate posts.
Let's go over and look at the writing.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yep. This is what it says.
What does it say?
I'm sorry.
I'm seeing a black screen.
Oh, hold on. I've got to reveal the fog of war. 1 second. Reveal. Did that reveal?
No.
Yeah. Top left.
Oh, it did? Yeah, cool.
It said something Goopers at Sile Dweers Pehu Ear for Ambidextrous.
Wait, what? I didn't get it.
Lyle's probably pretty pissed right now that we're murdering his carefully constructed weird alphabet.
It's not mine, actually. It's part of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, you've seen one of these words before. The third word you've seen.
Yeah, it's of, right?
Boom.
Yeah.
One down.
So maybe
97 to go.
The gates of
The gates of Soul. The gates of Soul.
Soul Fires. Fires.
The gates of Soul something the way.
Let's see. Gates.
The gates of Seoul light.
Well, there's another the. 2 words away. Right?
Which one?
2 words to the right of Sewell. Is that another the?
No.
It is not.
No. Oh, yeah, no.
You this little thing here, you've seen this letter before. This guy right here.
Yeah. Earfur.
This one at the end, the letter at the very end, you've seen as well. Of that Erfurt. Remember Pazar? P-A-Z-A-R? I'll give it to you guys. So at this point, Aman offers to transcribe it. Remember, he's got that fancy book. He can get a transcription of it. Maybe you guys can come back to it.
I'm gonna Wikipedia this shit. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look up that damn. This is how the kids do it now. They don't really solve these things. They just are like, they watch a speed run on YouTube.
Yep, totally. I have a PowerPoint file in which I'm copying and pasting the text that we're collecting here.
Nothing quite like PowerPoint for your translation needs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it's exceptional. And then what I feel like we could do is gradually create our own substitution alphabet that solves this problem here.
That'll be good.
So I think you guys have done 3 hexes. Another 3 hexes, have you, or did you do 2?
I think we did.
I think that was 3.
Can
Yeah.
we go back to the thing because I want to see? I remember where we were.
Yeah, Jason, did you get your transcription? You
Yeah.
need more time?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I got it onto a slide. So
Cool.
Research done.
I've taken you guys back to the map. You went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you did 3. Yep. So it's around 4, 5 a.m. You guys can see the sun threatening to come above the eastern horizon. It's probably a good time to make camp again.
All right. Again, is there a place where we can? Do we still have eyeballs on the?
So I think we have to feed. I think we have to either feed the burros or cut them loose. Like I don't think we just keep like starving the burros.
Yeah, we have to feed them or let them go.
I could use my abilities to make them feel satiated.
No, we have to feed them or let them go. I don't know if it's worth it. Like I said, unless we're using them to find something or, for them to carry right now, and we don't know how long our food's going to last.
Guys,
right?
Does it feel like we camped behind this same dune last night?
No.
Oh, I see how it is. Hold on. I can get you guys a new map. Cool. So yeah, you find another little dune. It's not great, but it's definitely got it covered in terms of like being able to get a little bit of coverage. And you guys are gonna like bust out your tents and get ready. Please consume water rations and figure out which of your many animals you're going to be going to be sorting out.
I say we let the burros go, unless you have a plan.
No,
I love these little buggers, but
short of deceiving, we'll let them go. Maybe they'll follow us. If they don't follow us, maybe we should follow them. But yeah, I agree. We're burning through our stuff too much, so
let's not feed them and let them go.
I'm down to 11 days. I'm not feeding no burros.
Because we've got to. This is going to be 2 more days water and 2 more days food, right? Because we've got to feed our camels.
Yeah, totally. No, we got to let them go.
So let's let the burros go.
All right. I leave the halters on them though, just in case they want to follow, but I detach the leads.
Okay. The burros don't seem to want to go anywhere. It's like they like you guys and are not indicating any interest at all in leaving.
Okay.
Okay, that's a certain cue that they're shape-shifting wizards who are gonna attack us. Someone keep an eye on them. That's all.
I agree. What?
Oh, sorry. Hold
Oh,
on.
that's cool. It's a
That's pretty
sandstorm.
sweet.
Oh no, I spoiled it. Hold on.
I can't unsee
Guys,
it.
what do we do about sandstorms anyway? I'm just gonna spontaneously prepare for sandstorms.
It could happen to you. Yeah, the burros don't want to leave, and furthermore, Grunak, depending on which shift you take, one of the burros like is kind of insistent that it get into your tent. Like it wants to come into the tent with you.
Grunak, you should let that burrow into the tent with you. Look at that poor burrow.
It's really a cute burrow. Yeah, Grunak lets the burrow into the tent. And in fact, he's going to actually feed it.
Oh God, that burrow's
Yes.
never
Yeah.
gonna.
He's
You're
going to
down
feed
to
it.
10 rations, right?
He's totally like, it's really hungry, and I got to feed it.
It is really hungry, and it eats the food. This is which one is it? Was it Lou or Susan or Jim or
This was Susan.
Susan? Yeah, Susan eats the food with abandon. She's very hungry, and then afterwards she looks at you with these like big, like brown round eyes, and you can see the spark of love in them.
Wow.
And she insists that like she snuggles up against you. She wants to like lie down with you, not in a sexual sense, but she like wants she wants to be with you there in the tent.
Kind of like your dog is gonna like curl up at your feet, kind of thing, right?
But you know,
Yeah, she wants right up on you though. Like she wants the full Grunak experience.
Wow.
Grunak is a little bit okay. So he scratches his head a little bit. This is not really the way burros act. You know, he's this is kind of weird.
It's not weird. This is the way desert burros act.
I like how we just kind of know that.
Yeah, you do. Maybe Ramdas explained it to you that he's like desert burros, man. They like don't want to like be too friendly with them because they can get pretty aggressive with you at night. Like they sort of expect that they're part of the family.
All right, Grunak takes the burrow in.
Yes. Cool. Who's on watch?
I'll
We'll
start.
watch for you guys. All right. Same as before.
Yeah, Grunak will take whatever.
All right. Well, how about Grunak will take third watch. Buck is on first. Ramdas is on second, and Aman is on fourth.
That's
all right.
Fine.
Here's my roll for the first watch. Okay.
More burrows.
Nothing happening here. Could be more burrows. Could not be. Let's see.
That would be the best if it was more burrows. That would be the best.
If there was more burrows, I would be.
I rolled a 10. And a 2. Oh, more desert life. Okay. Roll D8.
Wow, there's a lot of rolling going on.
Oh, it's not more burrows. It was so close, dude. I was one away.
Oh, god damn.
I think you just gather burrows.
One away from more burrows.
You know what's one away from burrows? A crate dragon.
Thank you, Damien.
Right.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me prep this, guys. Give me just a hot second. Desert. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me get a quest roll from whoever's on watch. It's you, right, Buck?
I'm on watch.
Yeah, let me get a quest roll from you, please.
I clicked it. Let me click it again.
Click harder.
Oh, I have to click a token first.
Success. You hear sand rustling to the east, almost as if there's movement.
Oh.
And let's go into initiative. Boom. Everyone's asleep except for you.
First thing I do is I wake everybody up, including the burros, on the theory that the burros are actually valiant freedom fighters when cornered.
Mm-hmm. So you shout out like, "Get up, get up!" You just kind of yell.
No, I don't yell. I have time to wrestle them awake quietly, right?
Okay, got it. Yeah, you've got like a few seconds, but it's definitely you feel like something is happening just to the east of you over the ridge.
Well, if it's over the ridge, that ridge is like hundreds of feet away, right?
No, the smaller ridge, like in the sand, like right around here.
Where?
Sorry, do you not see my clicking?
No.
But it doesn't matter because then coming right into view, you see
shnikes.
at least 4 spiders coming out of the dust. Really big ones too. Big, ugly looking spiders.
Thought you were gonna say like small spiders, and I was just gonna step on them, and everybody could go back to bed.
Yeah, like no worries, anyone.
No.
Go back to bed.
Yeah, desert tarantulas. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I see Grunak behind him, about to slay him.
Yeah, that's.
You guys can position yourself anywhere you want on the map, depending on where you were camping.
All right.
So, does Grunak have an opportunity to? He rolls out of. He just gets right up and has his hammer in hand. Does I assume we have like a fire burning?
Yeah. Yep.
He's gonna grab like a brand if he can, just like a burning stick, just to kind of hold in his offhand. He's gonna see if these spiders are. I don't know if I have to use an action or anything to do size up or.
So it's going to be your full round action just to wake up and get your hammer in hand, and that's going to be true for everyone else as well.
Okay, that's fine.
And Buck used his action to wake.
Ramdas just ran away into the desert.
Yeah, I saw Ramdas run away. Run
away.
Good.
I just wanted that physical comedy to be acknowledged. I put him back.
So did I use my entire turn by waking everybody?
You did, yeah. It took you a while because you had to go to each person. You didn't want to make too much noise. So, and it's the spiders. This one's gonna go like doop, 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 and it sees that juicy looking camel. Oh, camel, you look so good.
Oh no.
And it bites it. Here we go.
It gives it a try because that's Grunak's camel. That camel's a badass.
All right. It hits. And you
trample the shit out of it.
Yeah, you guys see a glistening bit of like green ichor on the spider's teeth as it's like kind of injects something into the camel.
Oh, you dick.
Camel takes 2 damage. So out of 4, so it has 2 left.
What's the spider's tough choice, though, huh?
The tough choice is it's going to, in order to receive in order to deliver the poison, the camel's going to get a kick on it.
Nice.
So let me get a.
Does it want to make that choice though?
I don't think he does.
Maybe it wants us to like back away and go like, "Fuck, I'm out of here." That camel's vicious.
No, it delivered the poison. Camel's going to get its kick. I'm going to roll for the camel, guys. 13. It hits and punches. Unfortunately, for only 1 damage on the spider.
Wait, Grunak has taught that spider some body abilities, or taught the camel body abilities. So the camel's hooves actually do 2 damage, as if they were weapons. Like.
Wow! So in your endless free time. Yes.
The spider suffers knockback as well, just so you know.
Sean, why would you push it, Sean?
Because that's my that is my role playing style. If I do one thing, it's that I always seek advantage.
Grunak, I'm going to say that you're over here with your donkey in the tent.
I wouldn't be that far from my camel, would I?
Oh, your camel's down here, maybe. How about you right there?
Attacked.
Yep. Cool. This other spider's going to come in and it actually spits out a bunch of web onto these 3 camels as its action.
Camels
and
or
those,
donkey?
Those
Those
donkeys.
are the donkeys.
The donkeys rather. Yep, and all three of them get entangled in
What the F?
in
Do they have to
web.
roll?
Oh, that's going to distract them.
It does have to roll, which I will do now.
I like how we're going to get to the end of this night and we'll have made it like 3 squares across the desert and we'll have killed a tarantula. That'll be it.
Dude, you made it like 7 or 8 squares.
And we spent
Oh,
we
yeah,
spent
we
a
did,
lot
yeah.
of time deliberating about the donkeys.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It does
Also, I
manage.
made some slides.
Yeah, it does manage to hit all 3 of these donkeys with web, but it also hits its buddy with web. So all 4 of these guys are entangled now.
So this one too?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then this one's gonna come in for a delicious bite of donkey. Oh, it gets a good bite and just fucking mauls that donkey.
Jim!
That the donkey goes down. It's that is one dead donkey.
Scheisse.
I knew they had a purpose.
Dead donkey. And last one's gonna come in, doop, 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 and it sees you, Buck. It's like, oh, you look delicious, so good. And
I don't think could he have crossed that much ground? Can we count up the hexes that he crossed?
He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 feet, movement of 40.
They're spiders, man. Big fucking spiders.
They're also evasive, by the way. They're very fast.
They're about to be very dead.
Anyways, and he's gonna try to bite your ass, dude. Here it comes.
Okay.
Ooh, success. So yeah, he successfully bites you, and he delivers a poison attack on you. Can I get a D20 roll off you?
A D20 or a quest roll?
Yeah, quest roll. Yeah, if you fail or worse, you suffer the effects of the poison. You fail. All right. You
Wait,
take.
Isn't fail 5 or
It
less?
says-
I succeed in my action.
It says it succeed.
Oh, it's 5 or more. Yeah, or failure or worse suffer. Targets who roll a failure or worse suffer the effects of poison attack. Targets who roll a tough choice can either treat the roll as success or push your nearby ally. Okay, yeah, all right. So tough choice. You can either push Ramdas out of the way so that he doesn't get attacked, or you suffer the effect of the bite in Ramdas's place.
Ramdas, how much? Well,
So I guess the spider would have come here, I guess.
either I attack, either I save Ramdas or I save myself. That's what you're saying, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Ramdas, how many hit points do you have?
You can't
Two.
ask this in the heat of
I don't know,
combat.
2, 3, something like that.
Okay. I don't think
I'll
I
point
think
out
you
that
have more
I
than
have-
that.
No, you've got 10.
I have the ability. I have the ability. I can scavenge a time to find for a short time to find a plant-based remedy for an ailment. I can find enough for a single dose. The remedy cures temporary illness and eliminates poison. What I'm going to say is, you do not want me incapacitated.
He's your poison finder, killer,
Yeah,
healer.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. I
most
can find
likely
it.
That's
the
true.
root
Okay,
poison.
I actually take the effects of the poison myself.
All right, so
But that's
Also,
not really a tough choice because he can get one of us, which is a good choice for him. He needs a different tough choice than that. Come on.
well, it was your tough choice. You
It was
rolled a
your-
9.
Yeah, either you take the poison or Ramdas takes the poison.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
admire that was a good attempt, though, Sean.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, no, that was like
what is my
theory bluster.
yeah?
You're like literally
Thank
trying to
you.
just like
Thank you.
confuse.
So I
right, so-
minus
yeah,
2,
the
right?
guy.
yeah, here's the deal. You take 2 poison, or you take 2 damage straight up, and then for every round that follows, you have a chance to beat the poison with a quest roll.
Okay.
And if you get 10 or more, you beat it. Otherwise, you're going to take a point of damage until someone heals you.
Okay.
By the way, I can purge poison from my body. I don't need help.
March, you big strong man.
I
Just so you know.
Yep.
Don't need to
think what
reserve.
happens is you flex your entire body.
It
Right.
squirts
The
it right
poison
out.
is driven. It's
Yeah.
driven out one of your nipples.
Absolutely. It spurts. It shoots right out.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's-
actually, in
that-
rare situations, you can use it as an attack.
Absolutely.
You can secondarily poison someone
You
else.
just poison up, and then you run up to it and just flex, and then bam.
And it's right. He's a big guy, so it's kind of eye level where his pecs are. So
Right, you get most people like in the mouth or the nose with it.
absolutely, it's beautiful.
Some poor unsuspecting desert bandit is really going to be surprised.
Oh,
Yep.
that's good for them.
All right, that's it, guys. We're at the top of the order, and PCs are up.
So, I feel very strongly that I want to kill the spider that poisoned me. So I'll let somebody else go first if they want. But I motion to Ramdas, the universal motion indicating you owe me. Let's kill this. Let's kill this thing.
All right. So Grunak's going to go first because he's enraged. The spider would try to bite his camel. Like really? So he's just going to charge at the spider with a wild attack.
Can we
Got
say
it.
that you vulture camel? You literally vulture camel. You just jump right over it. Maybe do a flip
does.
over the top of the camel.
I think that's perfect. Yeah, he just kind of vaults over the camel, just with his hands already in the hammer and like swinging down on the spider.
Right.
All right.
All
So
right.
this is just a normal attack roll. Wild attack actually is what I need to roll.
Mhm.
All right. So wild attack.
Oh.
Okay. All right, you do 4 damage on this spider who already took damage from the kick from the camel.
So it's 5. Yeah.
Hopefully they don't counterattack you because they're dead.
But I have-
no, it's still up. Here comes its counterattack.
But I also have counterattack.
It misses.
But because it rolled that, I can use my counterattack ability.
Oh.
Allow myself
right.
to counter your counter.
It's
Yep.
a failure, and also I think more than that maybe. When they reaches a tough choice or worse on a basic attack roll, you parry their attack and take no damage. If they roll a failure or worse, you may also immediately roll the die to make a basic attack on them.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Doesn't count as a turn. So I will then immediately attack him with
Do it.
another hammer blow. Is that just a regular weapon attack, or would that
Yeah.
be another wild?
Yep. Yep.
So
So another weapon attack. Yeah.
It's a basic attack, right?
Oops, rolls here. So normal attack.
Swing and a miss.
Scheiße.
All right. Who's up next?
All right. So I think. Do I believe as a tracker that these spiders are hunting for food right now?
Yes, most certainly.
Okay, so the spider that's on me and Sean, I'm going to use one action point on and use modulate. And one of the sensations that's prescribed in the thing that we talked about, providing a little more latitude to define sensations to make as narratively interesting, if not OP.
Mhm.
But there's one very clear one that's applicable here. The creature either sees food and drink as revolting, feels insatiable hunger and thirst, or feels perfectly fed and hydrated. And I'm going to persuade that spider that Sean and Buck in particular, but all of us, are really disgusting with a single action point.
Got it. Okay. Very cool. All right.
Nice.
Who's up next? I'll let you know when it succeeds when it's its turn.
Okay.
I'm actually I'll go next, and I'm gonna run over to the injured spider, and I'm going to attack.
Nice.
And I roll an 11. Now, why don't I deal 2
You
damage?
should have done 2. If you look at your character sheet, common weapon damage is it 2 or 1 listed there?
Just do armed attack instead of unarmed attack.
No, he did a weapon attack. Yeah, I think your damage modifier is probably 2, Sean. If you look at
Okay.
normal damage in the rolls tab, it should be
Well, I did an unarmed. I did a basic attack. How do
Oh
I?
yeah, okay, yeah, you're fine.
How do I get that? I mean, I didn't want to do an unarmed attack roll. I wanted to do a normal attack roll.
Normal attack roll. Yeah, well, you did damage. I'll say you did 2 because
Okay.
you hit it. All right, spider's looking hurt, but it's still on its feet.
What the hell? These spiders are deadly.
They're tough. They're very tough. They're big spiders. Cool. And I think have all the players gone?
No,
Healbot.
Healbot.
Oh yeah. You got Aman Al-Rakib Jr.
No, Healbot. So I vote that we send him after the same spider we've been attacking on the theory of concentration of firepower.
Agreed. I really want Amon to be. I want that spider to have one last hit point, and Amon gets it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is the killbot. You're gonna have him just smash it with his club, or you're gonna have him hit it with a sling?
And is that the upper far left spider?
No, it's this guy.
It's the lower one. Yeah, that one right there.
The upper far left is the one I just convinced that we all are disgusting to eat.
All right.
I mean, well, what's the difference between the? What is?
There's no difference, just the range that he's at.
Yeah, then he should stay back. I mean, we want to keep him alive.
Yeah, we want to keep him back.
All right, sounds good.
Sling.
Ooh, yep. He kills it. The spider drops.
Okay, so they have 8 hit points.
Yeah, it was on his last hit point.
They have 7 hit points.
And the one next to that is partially entangled, right?
No, the one that you just killed was partially entangled.
Oh, okay.
The top one still has a death marker on it, on my view. So.
Oh, that was. It shouldn't. Hold on.
I think it was meant for a burrow.
Yeah, this burrow's dead. I got that burrow. Hold on, let me unmarker him. All right, cool. All right, now the burrows. I have to roll to see if they panic. So the way the panic roll works is with burrows. It's a on a 10 or on a 12 they panic and it will bolt. 12 on a d12. So I'll roll for the first one that's entangled. It does not panic, but it's entangled. And now the second one does not panic. Third one does not panic. Fourth one does not panic. And now I'll do the three donkeys. No panic. Wow, these animals are doing good. No panic and no panic. Okay, the animals are all good.
Question for you. Do you guys, Jason and Ken, do you remember that montage where we taught all the animals to fight in the desert, where we made them, where we basically we armored them up, we put metal shoes on their hooves or whatever they are.
I taught them the flow, which was like this great sequence where we're in the desert standing on a dune and the wind is blowing and I'm doing like these tai chi things and
there's a camel that's doing it right next to you.
Yeah, the camel's doing it too.
Right, imagine jackasses in sort of like $5 ring wraith costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good times. All right, spiders are up. This spider, the one that you put the whammy on, kind of moves over and grabs the dead burrow and kind of makes its way back behind the dunes, dragging the burrow with it.
You know, we're going to have to hunt these spiders down and retrieve the bodies of our dead burrow friends.
To bury
them.
This spider, however, thinks that you look delicious, Ramdas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming in. Here comes its normal attack. It misses.
Freaking finally.
And finally, this spider comes in and is going to take a chomp at you, Buck.
Why Buck? Why? It's got a juicy burrow in front of it.
Yeah, you look more dangerous.
2 points.
2 points of damage. Yep.
Okay.
And it will not deliver its poison attack. Players.
All right. Grunak wants to go first. He's going to sort of push himself in front of Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Like put himself between Buck and the spider and then attack the spider.
Sure, yeah.
After seeing him take another bite, he's trying to just shove him out of the way, kind of, to get in and take a swing.
Was this the one that just bit him?
Yes, because the other one's dead, right?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, this guy's dead. Yeah.
So he's just sort of making his way over, pushes Buck out of the way, and takes a swing. And I guess that's going to be a wild attack.
Mm-hmm. Double damage. Nice.
Double damage 4.
Okay, very good. Spider looks hurt.
Whack.
Who's next?
I'm gonna do my same trick on this spider. Make the food present here look disgusting.
I like the
Kind of
strategy.
worked. I do want to track these things down and kill them though.
I think it's fire, frankly. Fire is what we need to really just fuck with them.
All right, I clicked it. Did it go?
You got to
Does it show
click
up in
your
the,
thing sometimes first, just so you know.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, I needed to get it back. I forgot I didn't have it in focus. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm still like I've got to make it so that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. I think it's that. I don't think you can control it because I popped my character out, and so it's.
Okay.
If I've been in, yeah.
Oh, got it. Cool. All right,
Okay.
cool. That's just your modulate trick. Very nice. I guess last up is Healbot.
Did I go yet? I didn't
No.
think.
Oh no, you haven't. Yeah.
I shoved Buck out of the way.
Buck.
I'm attacking spider.
Just gonna splat it.
Yeah. I roll a 1.
No.
Ooh, you miss horribly. Oh, okay.
Fail.
Oh.
Failed half.
Oh, it's been a while since we did a crit failure. Or have we ever seen a crit failure in this game?
Not in this. Not from a.
Oh wait, no, we did. Didn't Grunak fall right into the troll's feet?
Oh, I did, didn't I? I think I did. I think I fell.
Severe setback.
I'm not, and this is not my encounter. Like these tarantulas, I'm gonna have PTSD every time I see a tarantula from here on out. I'm gonna scamper away in fear.
Arachnophobia, man.
Arachnophobia. I just acquired a new.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say you trip, and when you trip, you lose grasp of your
serpentine
staff. Yeah, which slows away. But you also trip and fall right onto the spider, like just right on top of it.
God.
And it's like hungry maw. It's like its mouth was open, and you just sort of like fell right into its mouth. So it's gonna get a free attack on you.
That's wonderful.
Oh,
at a cost, yeah. So it deals 2 damage.
Wait, can the cost be that I am now astride the spider?
Yeah, that will be the cost. Yep. You basically kind of roll onto its back. It bites you, but you're on its back. Oh, by the way, you take another point of damage from the poison.
What's your hit points, Buck? You just took 3 more.
I'm at 3.
Oh, you gotta get off. I don't think riding the spider is a good idea.
I think I'm gonna ride the spider.
It's got 4 hit points.
It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It's a 70s thing. Ride the spider.
Ride the spider, man. Ride the spider.
Okay, so last person is Amon.
I think Amon should shoot
Sling.
the spider. Sling blade that spider.
You don't want him to try to heal you?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're in combat.
Yeah,
can he heal in combat?
Can you heal in combat?
He has heal.
But can he do it and he can cast it in combat?
Yeah. You embrace a creature with Caring Touch, restoring all their hit points.
How can you do that?
Yeah, I would like that actually. That would be good. I would not turn that down because I could die next turn if I don't. Because I'll take 1 damage from poison and 2 from spider bite.
Amon kind of scoots over at top speed, past this spider, and like comes around, and I guess he's gonna come around this way, and he jabs you with his heal, and I think that spends 2 AP. Yep. And you recover all hit points.
But is he still poisoned?
He is still poisoned. Yes.
Does not remove permanent conditions.
Yeah.
Wait, after a short time, the creature is relieved of any short-term impairments.
Yeah, poison you have to beat. You actually have to beat it.
I didn't try and roll for poison though.
No. Oh yeah, you could have made your roll this turn. All right, yeah. Why don't you make your quest roll?
Okay. And then
50-50 shot. If you succeed, you beat the poison. Yeah, and then you get your hit point back. But you're at full health anyways. He just healed you. All right, you beat it.
I beat it. Okay, so I'm at 10.
I want to point one thing out about this. That's interesting. Okay, so that's like a flow 5-point cost for me to do that.
Fully heal.
Ken, if
To
you keep pointing
purge
out
poison.
all the ways you got
Purge
screwed, then
poison. No, I just think it's interesting the way the stuff balances out, right? Like,
I mean,
or
I just
doesn't.
kind of made that up though. Let me. I should probably look up how poison works in this game. Hold on.
No, it's
Also,
fine.
it's not-
It's fine. I already beat it. It's fine. No need to look it up.
It's not Magic the
With the
Gathering
way
that
my
does
luck is
it.
going, it's not gonna go well for me.
No, Ken's right though. If it was that, I forgot about that. If it's that hard to do it, yeah, you have to be healed from it, dude. Someone's actually got to do a thing for you. You're still poisoned. Sorry.
What the? Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't just beat the poison? That's not the thing?
No.
Damn it. What is that? Like, whatever that was, Ken, that's the opposite of what Sean usually does with respect to the rolls.
That is Ken's like, or Sean's like, fucking Ken, why'd you say that? Why'd you
Yeah,
say that?
thank you, Ken. Thank you.
you know,
What you did was,
it's
I
for the
like to call
betterment of
it.
the game.
I like to call it fucking us over. It's
No,
For the better.
he's right though. Because poison's kind of a big deal in this game, so because there's a bunch of abilities that kind of work with it or kind of counter it. All right, so that's all the players, and it's the spiders. This spider, the one you just jabbed, I'm gonna do a quest roll. If it succeeded, it'll stay. It will stay. Yeah, it's gonna do a poison attack on you, Ramdas. Here it comes. Yeah, you can, if you want, you can have it go after that camel. You can like duck aside and have it go for the camel.
Really, that was an option all along, huh?
Well, remember you had that choice too, right? And you choose to take it.
Yeah,
as opposed to,
I was me or Ramdas. It wasn't me or a fucking camel.
Well, the camel's right next door.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do like a James T. Kirk roll, like a shoulder roll.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then the spider goes for the camel.
All right.
Whose camel is that? Is that Healbot's camel?
I think mine's the one with the red on it. I think mine's this one.
Yeah, that's
mine's the pretty one down here, so it's not mine.
This one's
yeah.
That's
So
Healbot.
it's Amon's camel. Yep. All right, it hits the camel for 2 points of damage. Speaking of which, this camel's about to die because it got poisoned.
Which camel?
The one Sean's camel, or no, sorry, Ken's camel.
That's mine.
Shit.
Yeah. And actually, it's been 2 rounds, and it took 2 points of damage on the first hit. It dies.
No, it doesn't die. It has to roll to see if the poison gets it.
Oh, right. If it doesn't die from the poison, yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a quest roll.
No, you have to roll and see if the poison gets it that turn, right?
Yes. So here we go. You ready?
Okay.
It does not. Camel's alive.
Camel's still living.
Okay. This camel took 2 points of damage and is poisoned. It's got 2 left, and then it's this dude. It's gonna shake and kind of like it doesn't like that you're on its back.
I'm gonna hold on tight to it.
Yeah. So let's do dueling quest rolls. Whoever gets the higher quest roll, if you can beat its quest roll, you'll stay on its back. Ready? I got 7. Oh, you did it! You stay on its back. It kind of like it tries to get out of it. It's super annoyed. It doesn't like it. It doesn't attack anyone.
So it has like all those sticky things, the tarantula fur coming off of it. I'm actually just embedded down in that tarantula fur, and I have like big handfuls of it. So as it yanks back and forth, it's like somebody pulling your hair, basically.
Yeah, it's clearly annoyed with that. And players are back up.
All right.
Grunak's just gonna step right to that camel and just smash it with a wild
Camel?
Hit. Or spider.
No, you should do that. You should do that. Do what you want to do. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking take that camel out. All right, no, it's the spider. So it's wild attack on the spider.
Okay. It gets a shot at you. You do 4 in it though, right?
Yep.
Oh, which actually that spider too. You drop it. It's dead.
Nice dead spider.
Which one?
Yeah.
The one that you're on.
You're on top of.
Okay.
Nice. You know you're on a dead spider.
Yeah.
Right in a dead spider.
So I'm reaching. Ramdas the Sacred reaches for the quiplash, and he yells. Miss Muffet says, "Hi, motherfucker." Snaps that spider right there that just went after the camel.
Yep.
So hold on. Get to my rolls.
I love,
Nice.
3 points of damage.
ooh.
Okay. Good. 6 on 5.
I love how this entire time there is a fourth spider that's sitting over behind a sand dune calmly eating a burrow. It's just like, what's it actually thinking right now? Like, tasty burrow.
Now, like if only we had staked those burrows out in a circle around
us. We could have woken up to 4 gone burrows and no encounter.
We would just be sleeping. Like we would sleep through the spider meal and it would be fine.
We'd wake up and they'd be gone.
Right.
There'd just be 4 burrow drag bodies or body drag sand marks.
There'd just be like a vertebrae, like a burrow vertebrae just left kind of
drenched in green ichor. All right, what are we doing now?
Okay, so Aman al-Rakib has a 7-point AP spend that it can use to heal all hit points and restore any harm or damage, including poison. So it's
AP.
It's 7 AP, yeah. It's pretty awesome ability.
Well, there must be some other like heal poison kind of thing that we can do, right?
Well, Ramdas can get 1 dosage.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
And I could do it more than once. It's just it's 1 per.
Yeah, that's right. That would be 2 total AP spend. That would make way more sense.
Well, let's get rolls for everyone that's poisoned. So
are all the spiders dead?
No.
No, there's 1 spider still up, the one that just got quiplashed.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
You succeed in your action, but there's a cost.
Oh.
You're fine. It's just if it's above 10,
Number.
yeah, you pass. If it's below 10, you fail.
Oh, it's below 10. I got a 6.
Oh, you got a 6. Okay, yeah, you take a point of poison damage.
Okay, wonderful. More damage. That's wonderful.
Let's do your camel, Ken. If it fails, it will die.
No.
Shit.
No.
This is not cool. I don't really want to see a camel die.
20.
Yeah.
Well, we have burrows now.
Wait, doesn't okay, I vote
If the camel dies, I have Susan, right? I mean, if Betty dies, I've got Susan. That's all.
I vote that on a perfect 20, you taught your camel how to eject poison from its nipples as well.
Yeah, dude, if you can crit the poison roll, I think you beat it. That seems
Can
fair.
I do that? Can I roll it?
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah.
Let's see. And that's just a quest roll, right? All right.
Oh, could be our first death.
Oh shit! Oh, poor camel.
Betty, it's pretty gross. The poison is so effective on it that it's like kind of eyeballs collapse and like this like gore and stuff comes out of it, and it actually spits poison at you, and it spits this glob of like camel gook mixed with poison at both you and Aman al-Rakib. I'm going to roll a normal attack roll for each of you, and if it hits, you're going to take a mouthful of poison. Here comes the first one on you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No, the camel.
I love
ridiculous.
how fucking deadly a 4 tarantula encounter has turned out to be. This is ridiculous.
All right.
The rolls right there.
Okay, so it hits you, unfortunately, Grunak, and you will take 4 points of damage, and you're now poisoned.
That's fucking crazy. Okay.
And here comes the shot on the doctor, and it misses. Okay, let's do the next camel. This guy here.
Grunak now explodes, and he spews his poison. I feel like we're playing Epidemic or Pandemic.
Pandemic. Yeah.
And like 5 cities just went up.
All right, can I get a roll for this camel here that got bit by the spider?
I do love seeing in the chat window though the 1 followed by the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at that.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh no! All right, whose camel is that? Oh, that's the doctor's camel.
That's Amon's camel.
All right, I'll roll for it. Oh, you already did.
Yeah.
Fail.
Okay, it's got 1 hit point left.
Okay. Wonderful.
And let's see. We are back at the top of the order. Oh, actually, we never had the doctor go.
Oh yeah.
It still has something to do. He can go heal this camel, guys.
He probably
He
needs
should
to
do
heal Buck. Actually, Buck's down to 2 HP.
No,
Oh.
he already healed Buck.
Oh wait,
Buck,
no, that's right.
Buck's at
just
9 now.
Okay.
Yeah. He can also just
Heal-
heal the camel. He could just bring it back up to 4 to bide time for you guys to finish the fight and find some plants and stuff.
I vote we keep the camel alive. That's what I vote.
Keep the
Yeah.
camel alive.
Unless 3 camels does not help. Does 3 camels? Are
we
we now
have-
down to?
I have a burrow now, right? Like I can carry my shit on a burrow,
Yeah.
even though I lost my camel.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
Huh?
heal a camel.
All right. Cool. So the doctor's gonna come in and he's going to hit it with healing. And camel's back up to full health and
Still poisoned.
still poisoned. Yep. All right. So now we're at the top of the order. The players just went. There's just 1 spider left. This
Right.
spider's mad at you, Ramdas. You just like whiplashed it, and it's gonna take a shot at you.
All right. Ramdas is gonna attack it first, again with the quiplash, and he stares that spider down and says, "You should have stayed down the water spout today, motherfucker."
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
And snaps. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. It completely misses, and you get a free shot at it.
Oh wait, did it attack me first though?
It did. Yeah. It rolled a 1 though. It
Oh, because
basically
that was-
it's
oh, right.
it's such a clumsy attack that it presents itself beautifully for you to just take a
Get a
shot
free
at it.
attack?
Yeah.
Like a free attack. Okay. Ugh.
Oh, you need to. If you're using Quiplash, right? You get to use it
Yeah.
more than once in a
Yeah,
You
it
have to-
doesn't say any limits in the description about how often you can use it. You just have to, in order to bring it to life, have to have a quip, a one-liner.
Yeah. All right, and you did quip. So, yep, that's enough to kill it.
Sweet.
Your tough choice though is going to be that it pulls the whip away from you from your hand.
But the encounter's over, so he just recollects his whip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, maybe the tough choice is that you see in its eyes just complete exasperation over your quip. It didn't think your quip was very good.
Is that very funny? That's
Yeah.
good too.
I swear.
It's
By the way,
rolling
guys,
its
I swear I
compound
just
eyes.
I swear I just heard 3 pistol shots through my window.
Wow. Like you're like there in your house?
No, they're not at my house. It's some distance from there. Like I'm just sitting here and I heard 3 bangs that could have been fireworks, but sounded way more like a firearm. Who the hell knows? But
Yikes. There's been some pistols fired in Portland lately.
yeah, totally.
A lot of gun stuff.
Why? Why are people shooting guns?
It's
They're
everything's
shooting
so-
at each other, Lyle. Like we've had
Oh.
Yeah,
way
everything's so-
more violence this year than we've had recently.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, ever.
yeah.
All right, so let's see. You have a poison camel and you have a poison buck, and Ramdas, you're gonna have to scavenge pretty quick to try to find something to heal it. So we'll just kind of pretend that we're still in round, that we're still in initiative to kind of play out the scene of you scavenging. So
Are there penalties because he's looking for herbs in the desert?
No.
No, Ken, there's none.
No, Ken, why must you be this way?
Because
I
it's
know.
not. This isn't Zweihander enough for me.
Have you
It's
heard
not
have
Zweihander
you
enough for me.
Yeah, that's great. Haven't you heard about when you're profiling in the desert, you can see just little dark mounds, and each one indicates a subsurface herb, a root herb as they call them in the desert. And it's like you're wandering around, and it's like you're in Stardew Valley. There's so many of these damn little mounds.
That is exactly how it happens, and in fact, all you have to do is spend the AP.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to do it twice though. So for the first time, so everyone goes. So I'm gonna need the camel and Buck to make rolls while
Wait,
you're
what?
scavenging.
Really?
Yeah. So
I
Ramdas
thought it
is
just
out
worked,
looking
right?
for herbs, which
Okay.
is gonna take one action, and then you two, the camel and Buck, need to make a save, and then Ramdas can come back and deliver the.
Oh, I see. We're both making
Oh,
a
I
save.
see. So I do
succeed.
this. I take the save. This is just as to whether they get another point of damage or not.
Yeah, here comes the camel.
Now that I'm out of
All right, camel's down to 3.
combat, of course, I'm rolling just fine.
All right, Ramdas, you gonna spend your AP?
Mm-hmm.
Survivalist. All right, you got the first one, and the second one. All right, who are you gonna heal first? The camel or Buck?
So I have a theory. We're gonna probably need to heal one of us back up, right?
The camel's at 3 hit points. It will recover over time.
Grunak's at 6 hit points.
Well, here's my question: who's nearest death? Who needs to be saved the most?
I have 9. The camel is definitely the nearest.
Yeah,
to death.
Yeah, but so I'll just do the camel first because I got 2 remedies. I'm going to get the Buck. It's not like I have to roll.
All right.
So I'll do the camel to keep it alive.
Perfect. All right, camel's good. It's at 3 hit points, and then Sean, let me get a roll for you to see if you how the poison works on this round, and then you'll get healed after this. And you're fine. He may be skinny, but he's strong.
Thank you.
He's just like.
Is my invisible strength?
Okay, so Ramdas delivers you a nice dose of poison healing herbs.
Thank you, Ramdas. Thank you.
What happens to Ramdas? You just like shove it into his mouth? Like, what's your move?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely like there's some sacrament, there's some ritual involved in how I deliver a remedy like this, and I have him kneel, and then I take it like this, and I hold his forehead, and I say, "Be well, my son. Be well." And then I shove it in his mouth, and I close his jaw, and I put his head back like this, and I mutter an incantation or kind of a prayer-like thing, and then I stroke his throat.
like I'm a camel.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, this is the same thing you did for the camel too, right? I assume.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, it's the liturgy doesn't vary. We are all one under God.
This is how we would do dragons. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. You guys have survived the deadly spider tarantula fight. That was a lot tougher than I thought, but that poison's rough. You may harvest the poison glands from these spiders if you decide, and you will end up with 3 vials of spider venom, which will consume 1 inventory slot if someone wants to do that. But you will need to make a 1d20 quest roll to try to harvest the poison without becoming poisoned yourself.
I have a hammer.
And you just have to succeed.
Yeah.
Is it could either Ramdas or Healbot somehow, knowing more about poison, could they somehow more safely make the roll?
Yeah, if you take your time, I will say that a 1 through 5 will fail, and a 6 through 20 will be a success.
And then what are the different ways we could administer this poison? Is it sort of like a big kludgy?
You could put it on weapons. You could put it in food.
Could I poison the tip of the quiplash?
Probably, right?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right. A poison barb, poison quiplash.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm worth it on that. So here we go. I'm going to do a
crossed.
quest roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. You harvest 3 vials of spider venom.
Add it to your inventory, Jason. All right. Well, I feel like our camp is in shambles. We've lost a camel. We've lost a burrow. Like, we've gained nothing. I guess we've gained some poison vials. That's cool. Whatever. And at this point, I'm not feeling great about how tonight went, guys.
This is the desert, man. This has just happened.
Yeah, no, the
This
desert
shit
doesn't
does
forgive
happen.
you.
You're forgetting the high points, Sean.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
a whole burrow family.
Swinging on the top of a giant tarantula.
We got a bunch of burrows now. It doesn't matter that I lost my camel because I've got like a jackass I could put my shit on and. You know.
Dude, no, the high point I think was Grunak sucking down like a big glob of poison camel snot.
Yeah, that was
ridiculous.
amazing.
That was the high point, all right.
Yeah,
Imagine
I don't remember
what the
it
rest
that way,
of it.
Lyle.
That was a super entertaining sequence of extreme roll outcomes, though.
I did.
That led to
Yeah.
some real narrative right there.
Seeing my 1 and my opponent's 20. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
That was
I make
special.
me really miss Mick a lot, though.
Yeah, I miss Mick.
Someday we'll be back to Mick.
Cool. So, yeah, the rest of the night, that was that happened during the night, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no, that was during the day where you guys.
That was during the day.
while
During the
we're
day,
on
yeah.
Yeah, camping.
Yeah. Cool.
Why are we rolling 2 encounters during the day? Is that right, or is it 2 encounters at night when we're traveling?
It's 1 encounter every hex that you travel, and then when you're camping, one roll every 2 shifts.
Okay.
Is what I've been doing. So two roll. So like exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So should we go ahead and journey on?
Evening is here. It's about 6 o'clock, and you guys can see the familiar sparkle of something in the far northwest. Maybe it looks a little bit closer now.
Something in the far northwest. All right, should we go for it, lads?
Yeah. Let's go check it out.
1.
All right, and make my roll.
Okay, I just lost all visibility. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Why did it do that? Do a Control-Shift-R, I guess. It's so annoying.
I'm in. I'm mapping dungeons. I'm loading special effects. And it is back. Back in black.
Back in black. It worked. Look at that. The 5 miles. You guys traveled the 5 miles without incident.
Should we continue on 1 more?
I think we should.
Always 3.
No, it was just 2.
That was your first 5. Here comes your next random encounter roll. Ooh, I rolled 2. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Jackasses.
Please, jackasses. Please, jackasses.
1 and then.
What will be good is that think of how many spider attacks we could survive if we had even more jackasses.
Seriously.
3.
Like many kinds of attacks.
All right, here goes. 4.
We're gonna try and feed these jackasses to Ammon Ra himself.
You know, you could take that statement out and put it in any context, really. Like, we'd survive this if we had enough jackasses. I mean, just...
Cool. So, yeah, you guys see at the distance, maybe like a mile away, 3 men on horses, and they are riding at top speed towards you.
And these are horses, not camels.
Men on horses.
So they're coming from someplace relatively close by, right? Because the range of horses is not as great in the desert.
Yep. They're getting closer to you. You can see at this range now, They're on very fine gray desert horses, and they're wearing the garbs of the Dupari.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with this. I like this.
Yeah. Let's talk to him.
Yeah, they come up and hail you guys and say, "Hail, hail, and well met, travelers. Uh, if you don't mind us asking, where are you headed? What's your destination?"
All right. So these are the Depari. Before we do anything, I'm looking at a couple things.
Do you have any Jedi mind tricks you can use here?
I think I do.
How many of them are there?
Three men on horseback. Yeah.
Does Ramdas have any Jedi mind tricks he can use?
They would be expensive. I could make them. Hold on. But what cover story? I can't remember what cover story did we come up with on this.
Were we escorting a caravan?
That we're not
investigating something?
I have compel truth. I could compel truth on them. So if I succeed, they have to tell us the truth. I could also inspire them, and they could not go against their ideal or fall victim to their flaw.
Does that cost you AP?
Each one cost me only 1.
I don't know, man. AP is precious.
I think I should do some compel truth.
What do you want to ask them though? Well, actually,
No,
what do we want to tell them?
No, they just tell me something.
But
I don't have to ask them. I don't have to ask them anything.
They did ask you a question though, which is, where are you guys headed? What's your destination?
We follow the trail. That's sufficiently vague.
And then I say, we are on a pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage. Are you headed to the oasis?
We know not our destination. We seek to discover God, as was foretold to us.
Oh, they kind of talk to each other, and they look back. Can I get a quest roll from you to see how convinced they are of your?
Should I just compel truth on these guys right now? Oh, success.
Yeah, they seem to believe you. They nod. They still look a little skeptical though. They're used to seeing caravans go through the desert, and seeing like a pack of adventurers just wandering through is a little odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, you can bust out compel truth. They probably have something they could tell you.
I'm going for it.
Blue flames. Compelled to answer 3 questions truthfully. Nice.
First question 1. What must we most fear?
You actually asked him that?
Yeah.
Oh, he tells you the worst thing in the desert is the purple worm. If you see it, run.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
That's kind of waste.
I ask him, what is it that you don't want to tell me?
He doesn't want to tell you that there's a lost caravan that they've been searching for, that's been lost for several days, that's packed with valuables, and that they've been trying to find it.
Does it give me any? Do I have any idea from that why they've been trying to find it?
It's just a Sand Voyager caravan that they're bonded to try to find, because it's part of the Sand Voyager Guild.
Okay. So it's not like they want to raid the caravan themselves. They're just
these guys work for the Sand Voyagers Guild.
Okay. What I look around and I say, come on guys, inspiration. What should I ask?
You can ask him for a rumor if you want. You can take a shot at the desert roll rumor table.
I'm gonna ask.
We can ask him what that light is.
Oh yeah, let's ask him what the light at 3 is. The light we saw came roughly from the direction of the 3 on the desert map, right?
Yeah, to the north. No, to the northwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I asked him what that light is to the northwest.
It's the tomb of Amun-Re, the pyramid. The light bounces off it at because the angle is just perfect at dusk, and it strikes it and reflects it back to the viewer.
Wow.
Many people use it as a marker for when they're in the desert if they're lost.
Wow. Okay. Is it Amun-Re or Amun-Ra?
Or Amun-Ra, yes.
Okay. I was like, man, I've been mistaking that translation. Okay, those are our 3 questions. I think we're done.
Nice. You guys check out. They tell you that they've got to get back to looking for this lost caravan, and head to the southeast in the direction you came toward the gates of Sul.
Should we head north?
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna have to have one more hex, and we got to camp.
Yep, I think we probably do one more hex, and then that's probably a good spot to call it, unless you guys want to keep going.
I'm getting tired. All
Tired?
right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Last roll. Roll 3, so you're good. Cool. Everyone, consume your consumables. 1 food and 1 water for each person, and the jackasses are looking really hungry and really thirsty now. Other than Sue, she looks fine. The camels are hungry, and the camels are also thirsty.
Now,
I don't have a camel anymore.
Ken doesn't have to feed a camel.
Nope. Nice.
But he does have to feed a jackass, right? Isn't he feeding Sue at this point to keep her hale and hearty?
I fed her last night.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So does she not need food today? Is that your implication?
Oh no, that was a day ago. She's hungry and thirsty again.
Right,
Okay.
So I'm down to 8 days food and water.
I'm down to 9.
Really? I'm down to 11. You guys are being super generous with these burrows. We may need to attack a caravan.
So the other 2 burrows, they will die tomorrow if they're not giving water. They're very dehydrated.
Damn it, Ramdas! Feed the burrows.
Well, you're the one that brought them, Ramdas.
You're the one that brought them, Ramdas. Feed the burrows.
We said release them.
Feed the burrow.
All right, I'm feeding a burrow. I'll feed 1 burrow.
I'm
Down to
getting
10 days
no.
before.
You got to feed. I'm down to 9. Ken's down to 8. You got to chip in some food, Ramdas. You got to feed 2 burrows.
They need water as well.
We can just let them go.
Yeah, I say we let them go. We already let them go.
That's what you said last time, and they're still following.
Stingy.
Fucking hobos. They're like They're like.
Good to know, Ramdas.
All right, I'm down to 9 days of food and water as well now, which means that we'll all die at the same time, and there won't be any for you guys to beg off me.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's more romantic. I like how we totally browbeat you into giving life-saving food and water to a fucking burrow.
Right.
Speaking of which, those burrows are now both really into you, Ramdas. And tonight when you camp, they try to come into your tent and they try to like
What?
They feel they want to be
do?
part of it. They want to be in your tent with you.
I don't want. I don't find burrows sacred. I don't want them in my tent. Are they going to prevent me from sleeping?
Do you have a burrow allergy?
You know what? Grunak sees the rejection happen and welcomes the other.
It's a burrow pile. Burrow pile in Grunak's tent.
It's like three burrows.
I was going to stake him out some distance from my tent with the rope, but if Grunak is going to sleep with burrows, more power to Grunak.
All right, cool. So night 3, everyone camps. All of you will get a. We'll do the. I'm gonna just say that day 3 rather. That the full day goes by without incident. Everyone fully heals. All of you level up and get a new card. And finally, everyone recovers 5 AP.
Wow. That means we're gonna need that.
So I'm at 14 AP.
You're at 4. I'm at considerably more than that.
But we also get a new ability. What you're saying?
That is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right,
I
should we kill the stream, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Thanks
you.
for watching every Damien. We actually have several people follow us, so that was cool.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got to give Aman al Rakib some points here. I've also got to adjust his food and water. You guys cannot be eating Aman's food and water.
Oh, we can. All right. Good night, everyone.
We can. If we, like, for example, though,